The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of Harvest Chants. My name is Jen. Breaking news, Halloween stuff is officially out, y'all. Over at your local Michael's, feel free to check out the Halloween stuff because I definitely don't have a Halloween problem. Anyways, today we're going to do something a little bit different. So on the screen, you're going to be seeing a canvas on a digital software called Krita. It's a free software. It is similar to Photoshop, and it gives you an array of tools and things to play with. If you're looking for a cheap way to get into digital art, I highly recommend. It also has a nice animation feature as well, so if you want to get into animation as well, this is a good software. It's good for beginners and pros, I guess. So on the screen, within the 2-second mark, you're going to see me draw. This is an original called Calypso. I decided to name this piece. Calypso was going to be originally in the Dragon book if I were to continue with that. But due to copyright reasons, it's a bit of a long story for that. So Calypso was going to be a healer. She is based off of the Aztec feather serpent Quetzalcoatl. She lives in man-made caves and ruins. She is a healer that takes in any type of dragon, or if she finds them dead or alive, in this case. She warns the original main character not to go upon Raven Mountain because of a old enemy. I might use this character in the current book, but maybe change the design a little bit and make it more like a futuristic modern creature instead. I like to recycle my characters in case of if I run out of ideas. The palette that I use is a tropical theme. Between the pinks and the greens, I think it gives a nice contrast. As well, I think that particular shade of pink works well when it comes to blending and shading as well. So if you want to see the more zen version of this piece, feel free to follow me at Harvest Witch Studios. Or if you want a original drawn, feel free to follow me on my Discord. There will be rules and policies that will be mentioned. Anyways, as far as the book goes, it's on pause at the moment because I'm still playing around with designs, and we'll be resuming soon, heading mid-fall. So, like around Halloween, Thanksgiving timeline we're looking at. And if you like more of these type of videos, feel free to let us know. And make sure that you subscribe to ECAT. And if you want to see more of my art in particular, feel free to subscribe to Harvest Witch Studios. So many shows, not enough time. And keep your eyes out for holiday crafts coming back in 2024 of December. I haven't figured out a date yet. So, back to Calypso. She's an old original that I enjoyed drawing. Her design is simple, yet have a bit of a advanced twist, I guess you could say. This particular character is one of my favorites, and just because of her personality. She kind of gives me like a city girl vibe a little bit. And she is probably one of those that would pick on her siblings if she had any. Calypso is tricky and cunning as part of her nature. If you're not willing to pay her, or if you're not willing to pay her services, well, you're going to be a decoration. Calypso, like I said, lives in man-made caves and structures of that nature. And you may see her featured in the upcoming book that will be coming eventually. The plants that I used are referenced from a garden that I used to work on back when I was at the old place in Easton. The flowers featured are hibiscus, ferns, and different types of trees. Hibiscus are one of my favorite flowers. I like the variety of colors and shades that they come in. And the sweet smell that they have. It gives me a bit of a close feel of Hawaii a little bit. I mean, that's how close you get, right? So, and don't be afraid to use references when it comes to drawing, because if you're not sure of what to draw, like with me, I had trouble drawing this particular flower. I went online and saw a couple of pictures that I could draw. I could try to reference the best I could and try to get some color inspiration as well. So don't be afraid if you want to try something different, or I recommend Pinterest too. They have some really good ideas and inspirations that you could try out, and some tutorials too, which I highly recommend. Which is some on recent shows like Harvest Crafts and Holiday Crafts. That's where I got some of my ideas, is off of Pinterest. Especially on the days that I was just running out of ideas and I had to think of something quick because I had a show the following week and I didn't have anything. I guess that's kind of a cheat sheet in my defense. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this type of video, and if you want more, feel free to follow us. And if you want more content and you want to see what I can do, feel free to follow me on my YouTube channel at Harvest Witch Studios. My name is Jen, and thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the next one.